Hello, I'm back. I hope you guys are too. I mean, I don't know, that ate a bunch of my power. So now I have even less power. I apologize. I'm back. I'm just going to do my thing. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to do my thing. You know? So here's what I said earlier. My phone may die during today's show. I have no power here. I'm sorry. And a minute ago, I was interrupted by the power company telling me that I have no power. And that's just dumb. So I made sure I turned my do not disturb on so that I won't get any more calls. I thought it was on, but I guess when my phone died the other day, maybe it turned it off. So there should be no more interruptions. Oy vey. Okay, so here's the deal, right? Let's go back to it. This is a grain of salt. So this is going to be my card for take it with a grain of salt. If I have time, I'll do this one here because I want to show you how quickly you can do a card. This one's going to be a little bit more fun. This is the bandwagon, and it's going to have a person jumping on the bandwagon, I hope. Like right here, we'll put a person. I don't do side views very well, but we'll try it. And she is jumping on the bandwagon. There, do you see her jumping on the bandwagon? We have backup power where we live, but it's a generator, and the power's coming back on at about noon, and I'm not turning the generator on just for a couple hours. But yes, we do have backup power. All right. So that is the one that's going to be for jump on the bandwagon. Hopefully she looks better than that when I finish drawing this. Okay. So then today, our prompt is the elephant in the room. So I tried to draw an elephant, right? I also tried this elephant. I would normally say vote for your favorite elephant, but I think I'm doing this one because I want to use a security envelope to make my elephant. Then I don't have to paint her or anything, and she can be pretty simple. So why does Kathy say two? Two what? There's only two people here? Or good morning, Bonnie, Denise, Pamela. No, there's a lot of people here. Lita, Kathy, Valerie. Hello. Hello. Okay, well, my elephant is going to be like this. And I'm going to do her ears separately. So I want her trunk to come up like this. Hopefully it ends up looking as cute as it does in my head. She needs to be a bit bigger. She's going to be a highly stylized elephant, if you know what I mean. All right. So that's close to that. It's not exact, but it's close. Kathy says, never mind. All right, so we're going to do the ears separate. And we're going to round her feet. And this one, a little bit roundy. And this one, a little bit roundy. And then where her trunk is, you kind of round this part. And then down here, we're going to round it again. Okay, it's the weirdest shaped elephant you've ever seen. We're going to give her a bow here and her tail. Okay, there's my elephant in the room. However, I want to add some color to her. Because what is the prompt today anyway? It's an elephant in the room. And what's our other prompt? For the 30th. Does anybody know what this is? I can't look it up. Parquetry. If you know what that is, let me know. Parquetry? Parquetry? I have no idea. But if you know what that is, let me know and I'll try to incorporate it. Otherwise, forget about it. Her ear is going to be separate. So I'm going to get a gray poupon. And yeah, like I said, if you know what that means, please let me know. So we're using the Karen marker, which is a water-based marking pen, you know, like a marker. Just to get her gray. Although I could have done her pink. She would have been a cute pink elephant. Does anybody know what that word means? Carmen's not here, I don't think, so she can't look it up for me. But if anybody knows, let me know. Winter says inlay of wood, often in different colors. Oh, like parquet floors? Is that what that means? Like a parquet? Ah, thank you, Winter. I know who that is, but I can't remember. It might be Dieta. Parquet, like parquet butter. Is it parquet or is it margarine? It's Tina Lockwood. Thanks, Tina Lockwood. Okay. We need to get her an ear. And we want it to... Yeah, I'm here. Forcibly. I think that's a good size ear, right? Mina says, good morning, Lindsay and everyone. Glad to see you. Thank you, Lindsay, for my Brent's burnishing stick. You're welcome. I love it. And the way you personalized it with my name. You're welcome. Paper packs are coming next. Because they just arrived while I was gone. So Donna says, yes, like parquet floors. That didn't look like it was spelled like parquet. Remember the butter? Parquet. Do you remember those commercials where the guy would say, butter, parquet, butter, parquet? Oh, that is very dark. Oh, well. She will have a very dark ear. It's just a C. Her ear is just a C. Right? I'm not on creative hand lettering and doodling. Oh, yeah. I couldn't post it there. If somebody knows how to post it there, please do. But I couldn't do it because... why? Because I'm already on the computer. I'm not on my computer. I'm only on my phone. So if somebody wants to share the link for me in the Creative Hand Lettering and Doodling group, let me know and I'll forever be your friend. Forever. We won't ever not be friends. She's going to get 2 eyeballs that are not very circular. And then I want her to smile. And then pink. How did it go with your father-in-law this past weekend? I'm not sure that I'm really ready to talk about it, but thank you for asking. It was intense. He has gotten very mean, very mean. And I will say this, my sister-in-law, who is sometimes can be um, mean to other people, right back at them, held her cool, and he said some horrific things to all of us. But we just dealt with it, and we got him to use a cane, which is good. My stepmother-in-law took away the keys from the car, which is good. He was very mean and not very happy with any of us most of the time. Um, so I guess it was good. I just can't believe some of the things that he said to people. So I know that is coming from the fact that he has never been one to mince his words. And now that he is older, and on the early stages of dementia, it's just getting bad, you know? Oh, thank you, Tina Lockwood, who is Winter, for posting the link. Oh, let me cut the elephant out first. Yeah, he's just getting really not cool. And he was so mean to my sister-in-law, who took it with a grain of salt, which is one of our other idioms. And she did point her finger at him and say, "Bob, that's rude." And then he pointed his finger back at her and said, "No, you're rude." It was like dealing with a 12-year-old. And it did get a little heated quite a few times. But we all are understanding what's happening, and we're doing okay. So we got the realtor to come for their house in Utah. If anybody wants to move to Glendale, Utah, my father-in-law built this house from scratch on his own. I guess, do you call it from scratch? And they cut down trees, cedar logs, and put in the most amazing cedar staircase. And it's all cedar in the, what do you call it? Baseboards and moldings are all cedar. Every bit of wood is cedar except for the uh, kitchen, which he has hickory cabinets. They're freaking gorgeous. It's a beautiful house. It's 6,000 square, well, no, it's 5,000 square feet for the main house. And then he has a sub house, you call those ADAs, which was the first house that was on the property, just a small little house. And I kind of like it better than the big house, honestly. So it has two houses on the property, so it could be like an income property, I guess. So he did agree to sell it, which is good, because he can't have 8 bedrooms any longer. And he really can't be in the middle of nowhere, Utah. Sorry, people that live in Utah, not that Utah is nowhere, but where he lives, it's nowhere. He cannot live there anymore. He's got to move to somewhere near a hospital and doctors, and a way to get to hospitals and doctors. Okay, well, she is stinking cute, right? I'm not sure I like this ear, but I think it's okay. So I guess my father-in-law would be the elephant in the room today. And an elephant in the room is an enormous topic or issue that needs to be tackled. And I guess now we're doing a parquet floor, but I can't look up a parquet floor. So I'm just going to do, I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I think we'll go with gray. And I think we'll do like this. I think. Do I have as many grays as humanly possible? I do. So anyway, it actually went pretty good. It was just difficult. I'll put it that way. And my stepmother-in-law is going to have a field day with him. I wish I could tell you some of the awfully mean things that he said about people, but I will not. I'm not going to subject you to his nasty comments. And there were a lot. So, you know, yeah. So that's how it went. It went good. I think we're going to get him out of there, which is really good. Hopefully somebody can sell that house. He's got a pond, which is super cool, where he has trout that swim down in the stream to get to the pond. He has a beautiful stream in his front property. He lends out his front part of his property to, uh-oh, I got gray right there, to a guy that has horses and donkeys. So it was really fun to see the horses and the donkeys. And get to hang out with horses and donkeys because I never really do, you know. So that was fun. Bugsy and Woody had fun. They did really good, except that my brother-in-law and sister-in-law brought their dogs, and they really did not get along. Our dogs did not get along with their dogs. They have two giant German shepherds, and our two little tiny dogs wanted to kill those German shepherds. So we didn't really keep them together. They each had their turns in the house and out of the house. But everybody did good. And Woody, we've found out he is a thrower upper in the car. So we have decided not to drive to Kansas because it would be just too hard. He pukes every time you get him in the car. So on the way home yesterday, he did not puke, but it was sad because we also could not feed them before we left. So they didn't eat until we got home. That made me sad. Yesterday was Brent's birthday. He's doing really well. Thank you for asking, Miss Lita. It is not hard for him to see his dad that way. It's been coming in a slow progression, Lita. And he's seen my mom. We've dealt with my mom with her dementia, which came on all of a sudden because of she had a burst colon. And so it really wasn't dementia as much as it was from the surgery, memory loss. Hard to explain. But my husband's doing okay. It's just the anger that this man has that is going to be really hard. And he's always been an angry man, and now it's just worse. And I was able to tell my husband, I wonder where your anger issues come from. And he's like, I don't have anger issues. And I went, oh my God, I want you to look at your dad and understand that if you don't change now, this is going to be you. This is more of a grid type of a floor than a parquet, but you know, it is what it is. It's not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's close. Valerie says, take him on little trips to get him used to the car. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do, but I don't think we want to try. We also figured out how much it was going to cost us with dogs because I forgot that when you stay at a hotel room, they charge you extra for dogs. And not only do they charge extra for one dog, but when you have two dogs, they charge double the extra. So I think we've decided that we'll take a different trip somewhere, maybe locally, with the camper. But we don't want to drive a camper to Kansas, so hubby's going to stay home. He didn't really want to go anyway. He did want to see the battlefields, which is Cody Battlefield? No, it is. What do you call it? It is Custard's battlefield. Custer, not custard, Lindsay. Okay, she's getting cuter. So it was a good trip. We almost got killed by a truck. Let me see if I can show you. This was the road to Bryce Canyon, right? It's a 2-lane road, and there's a fire road over here. And over here, there's fire, 32,000 acres of fire. And there was a fireman truck coming this way and a giant diesel truck coming this way. And we were right here, well, right here, coming from Bryce Canyon. And this guy decides to pull out in front of this guy, and this guy had to slam on his brakes. And for some reason, this guy had a giant generator attached to his truck right here, and the generator fell off. And as we are going, we had to swerve to go around the generator, and the car behind us had to swerve into the ditch. This guy kept going. This guy threw his brakes on and had to stop to pick up the generator. It was very frightening. None of us are going to get over it very quickly, I think. I heard, Jennifer, that there is a Dramamine for dogs. My niece, I guess that's what she is, my stepmother-in-law's niece. So she's not really anything to me, I guess, but we call her a niece. One of my favorite people. She said she gave her dog Dramamine. Like, she cut it up, cut a half of a Dramamine, and put it in the dog's food in the morning. I'm like, I don't know about that. I'd have to ask the vet. I'm not doing that. I like her better over here, but I think she'll go here. I just don't like that spot right there. So maybe what we'll do is, since we've got pinks and grays going here, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to just give a dog people drugs, you know? Hi, Ruthann, thanks for checking in. You know what I mean? I mean, that was good that she did that because she was traveling cross country and she didn't have a lot of choice. She had to get here because she was moving from Baltimore to a new job, but I don't think unless I talk to the vet would I do that. Uh-oh, I can't dry this. I don't have my heat tool because I have no power. Darn it. Well, we'll let it dry naturally. Anne said, we asked the vet what amount of Benadryl to give my cat, and it worked. Well, that's awesome. Okay, so this has to dry because I don't have a heat tool. I could do this, I guess. I wasn't very smart there. Let me wave it. Oh, I'm getting pink everywhere. It's very wet. Well, let's just do another card, shall we? And let's go back to this for all you new people. My phone may die during today's show. I have no power here. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm really sorry for us because we have no power, but you know, it'll be okay. But that's why I'm not on the Creator of Cuteness creative hand lettering page unless maybe I am. I don't know any longer. But anyway, I have no power. So let's draw this one. And let's keep using these pens. Let's give this curly-headed kid, girl, boy, don't know what they are. We were out in the middle of the desert yesterday and it was so cute. All of a sudden, we got a FaceTime message. So we were able to answer the phone and Atticus was able to wish Brent happy birthday on FaceTime. It was so cute. So cute. I mean, the phone doesn't work anywhere, and then all of a sudden, the phone works. Leticia says, yes, you can give some over-the-counter medication to animals, but you would need to talk to the vet first. Yeah, 100%, I'm with you. These are Karen markers. They're water-based or watercolor markers, so I could use water with them, but because I don't have a heat tool, I don't want to use too much water today. So that's that. And this is a Lottie Dottie pen. Remember we talked about Lottie Dotties last week and a lot of you guys bought them. And somebody bought a set that I don't know about. So I'm going to buy another set. Oh, I just smeared this whole thing because it didn't dry yet. So we're going to just smear the whole thing. They have a really good wax coating on them, and sometimes you don't take it all off at first. And the wax coating is fabulous because it keeps your pen from drying out. Yeah, I smeared that pretty good. Okay, but that's kind of cute though, right? Even with the schmear, not horrible. Salt shaker. So many things happened. I can't tell you all of them. My sister-in-law got gout while we were there, and that was awful. And she told us that she has arthritis now, and that's why she couldn't walk well at my daughter's wedding and needed my brother-in-law to help her around. And I feel much better knowing that that's what it was because we had no idea what was going on with her. That happened. There were so many things that happened, I can't even remember them all. We went out to see the meteor shower, Brenton and I and the dogs, late at night. And then we got locked out of the house because we opened the door, I guess, and we don't even know. It was probably my father-in-law who came by and saw that the door was unlocked and he locked it. And it was about 11:30 at night, and so we had to yell for my brother-in-law to open the door. That was fun. It's always fun. It's always fun with us. There's always stuff going on. And it's always ridiculously crazy. Oh, whoops, let's erase that first. Let me erase all these dots. And we may just splatter this, I'm thinking. So yeah, that happened. I don't know what else happened. There was a lot. We did go to the most beautiful coffee place that I've ever been to, and we don't drink coffee, but my husband and I have been there before. It's in Escalante where the grand staircase is. It's called Kiva Coffee. If you're ever driving through that area, write it down. Kiva, Kiva Coffee. It's just the most beautiful place built into a cliff. And they have like natural food and coffee. And it's beautiful, really. Nothing else I can say bad about it except that it's beautiful. This isn't showing up. I thought it might give texture, but it's not. So I think, what color is salt? It's kind of a gray color. So let's try and take a little bit off of this with a wet brush. So I'm taking some of the color and I'm just gonna Yep, that's what I was hoping for. There's my grains of salt. And lo and behold, I did not get any on the face. So that's good. And I'm going to let this one dry and we can go back to our elephant. Because that's all that's going to get, I think. This still has pink there and it's still wet, but I don't know. What can you do? Let's see if I have a pink here. Let's write elephant. And we'll write around it. Uh-oh, I'm running out of room. Well, it's going to be close. Not so good. It was a good idea. It was good at first. So we're going to write, let's talk about the elephant in the room. We'll see if any of this works. Because I'm not happy with what happened with my word. Oh, well, you guys will do this and it'll be so much cuter than mine. I should have pushed everything closer together. It's not horrible. It's not horrible. We weren't going to have class today, Dieta, because this is why. Because my phone may die during today's show. No power here. I'm sorry. Because the power went out at 2 o'clock in the morning. I didn't have my phone plugged in. So there's no way to charge the phone here. So my phone may die. And if it does, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Right? Where's my better white? There it is. Time for me to buy some new pens, you guys. Hey, no. There's nobody here. Those are the kids next door. They're just playing outside like kids should. Let's talk about the elephant in the room on the parquet floor. Right? Pretty cute. Let's fix that part that's really bugging me right there. I think the only way to fix it is to add some color on top of it. So we will. This is a nice brush. It's a Stabilo brush. I think it came with my Woody pencils. My brother-in-law started calling Woody Muffin because he was making fun of my husband, you know, my big, strong, big husband, and his little tiny dog that couldn't get out of my husband's lap. So they were calling him Muffin and her and Bugsy, I can't remember. Oh, Viv. They understood the Vivian part about Bugsy. But then they started calling her Blue Muff because he likes blueberry muffins. So they called Blue Muff. I mean, funny, not funny. Bugsy, where are you parking at? Woody is fine. Let him be. Okay, I think that's pretty good now. I'm liking this card. Nope. Let's do this. Cute lettering just got cuter. Does anybody know who Malala is? The girl who is from, I don't know where. I want to say Afghanistan. And her husband or her cousin or her uncle or somebody, she was married off as a very young age. And then she got beat up and almost killed by her family members. Well, now she's married to a very nice man and they live in London. And I think she does speaking events. Oh, Jennifer says, let's not talk about the elephant in the room rather than, I like to talk about the elephant in the room rather than not talk about it. Okay, let's go back to this. Anyway, on Reese Witherspoon's, here I'm going to put this up again just in case. On Reese Witherspoon's page on Instagram, Reese Witherspoon posted a video of Malala and her favorite things. I guess she's doing this thing now on her Instagram page, which is called Hello Sunshine. If anybody wants to see it, if you're on Instagram. And Malala collects pens. And so she gave a little overview of her pen collection and where she stole them from or where she got them from or who gave them to her or why she loves them. And it was just the cutest video. This one's going to go really quick. Cute and simple, right? I really like that card. Sometimes the simpler the better, you know? And I also really like my Lottie Dottie pens. I really like playing with them. I really like their colors. I really like that they're like a gel pen, but you can go over the top of them with another color. They're just fun. Oh, so maybe this will work on that hair. Yeah, that worked. So as soon as I get power, you guys, I will post the July prompts. I'm so sorry I forgot to do it before we left, but we weren't going to go because my husband was in a bad place in his brain. I forgot about that because he got a bad thing at the doctor's. But I'm like, you know what? You really need to go be there for your brother and your dad and your family. And so he decided that we should go. And it was a good thing that we went. It really was. All right. Well, that's good. I like it. It's done. This one, where did she go? This one is still drying. And I do like it. It's not my favorite, but I do like the pink and the gray. All right. And then let's try to do this one real quick. What time is it? I think my computer can tell me what time it is. Oh, I have time. All right, let's do this one. This is jump on the bandwagon, and that means, or that idiom is because you want to join the others on what's going to be fun or successful. So that's why we're going to say to jump on the bandwagon for the creator of cuteness. Because who doesn't want to jump on here and do this every day for the rest of our lives? And now I hear airplanes. There better not be a fire. Power outage, fire. Me, two dogs, one car, one little car. My father-in-law did give my husband the family heirloom musket from his family, which was, they're from Minnesota, and it's the Husk family. Before it was the Ostrom family. Oh, and I asked my father-in-law, do you pronounce it Ostrom or Ostrom? And I'm sure I asked him before, but my husband has always said Ostrom, and I have always said Ostrom. And I asked my father-in-law, and guess what he says? Ostrom. And I said, well, that's what I'm going with. Okay, that helicopter has been flying around for a long time now. And that makes me nervous. Anyway, I'm going to open the window real quick and see if I smell smoke. Give me a sec. No can do. I don't smell smoke, so it's not exactly close, which is the good news. Yeah, it doesn't fire. You know, it's an old musket. I don't even know, like Civil War or the Battle of Minnesota. I don't know. I didn't ask. But he gave it to my husband right in front of my brother-in-law, and it was hysterical because he goes, I also have this book that was my father's from school, and it's on electronics. So you get the book on electronics, the brother-in-law, and Brent, you get the musket. Well, they're very close, my husband and his brother. So they're going to share the musket, take turns having it at their house. I'm like, all right, you guys are too cute. Stop it. Okay, that helicopter is really making me nervous. Must be a fire. We don't get helicopters circling the house unless it's a fire or an accident on the road. Could be an accident on the highway. Let's hope that it is. All right. But it's really close, you guys. I'm going to have to get off here and go check. Can you hear it? Can you hear the helicopter? It's like right over the house. Oh, maybe it's PG&E, our electric company, trying to figure out where the power went out and why the power went out. Anyway, yay! It's fire season. So my head goes directly to fires. We saw a road runner. Oh my God, it's right over my house. Like, it feels like you could land in the backyard. It's that close. Okay, well, I'm scared. I probably do have to go. I'll probably have to finish this card later. Oh no, he went away. Nope, there he's back. He's just circling. Okay, I am gonna go, you guys. I think it is PG&E checking the power lines, but I've never heard them do it this way before. So let's erase her. Oops, I just smeared the whole thing. My God, they're right here. You hear it? Oh my God. I've never heard them this close. Okay, well, I'm gonna go because I'm really nervous. But let's look at our cards that we did accomplish. We accomplished this one, which is let's talk about the elephant in the room. And then take it with a grain of salt. And then this one I just smeared. So I'm not going to do anything else to it right now. Well, maybe I will because I think it's the power line check, but the power's out to 500 homes and it goes all the way up the hill. So I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to go. I love you guys. Have a really good rest of your day. I'm totally freaked out. I hope I don't have to run. If I do, I'll grab the computer and nothing else. Love you. Well, the dogs and the computer. Okay, bye.